So let's take this idea of dimensional analysis one further step, and we're going to figure out how to, guess what? Convert area. Well, wait a second. Hold on. What is area? Remember, area is just length times width for something like a rectangle or a square. Pretty darn simple. Take a look what we have here. We've got a meter times a meter. Well, isn't that just meter squared? But what happens when we convert this meter, yep, all the way into centimeter? Well, think about it. This dimension has to be converted to 100 centimeters because, right, there's 100 pinkies make up the height of the door handle. That was our referent that we used. And look at this. We got, again, 100 pinkies make up the height of the door handle. But look what happens when you multiply this length times width. Is this not 100 centimeters times 100 centimeters? I bet you don't see the pattern yet. Watch this. Isn't this the conversion once times the conversion twice? Why? Because this was meters squared. You converted this guy into this once, you converted this twice. So if this is meters squared, tells you that you have to do the conversion twice or squared. What are you talking about, right? Let me show you. This is so cool. Watch this. It's so easy. You're going to use dimensional analysis again. Dimensional analysis, remember, is the thing that saves you. Right. You got this area, 1 meter squared. So instead of going out and doing each side, just do it using dimensional analysis. So again, what goes on the bottom? Well, of course, meters goes on the bottom, centimeters goes on the top. And you know that there's 100 pinkies that make up the one door handle height, right? Okay, now look what happens in this situation though. If you were to cancel, like you were doing the old dimensional analysis stuff that I've been teaching all the way through these podcasts, you would get rid of this meters, you would get rid of, only 1 meter. So this would give you a unit of meter, centimeter? No such thing. So guess what? You have to do this a second time, right? You'd have to go 100 centimeters over a meter. Now look, the 1 meter cancels with the 1 meter. The other meter cancels with the second meter. And look what you're left with. You're left with centimeter, centimeter, which is centimeter squared, which is what you want to get. So how do you do this? Count the zeros. It's metric. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. It would be 10,000 centimeter squareds. Do you see it? Check this out. What if we had to go to this one, which is exactly the same thing? It's meters times meters, but now we're in millimeters. Well, how many dimes, stacked dimes, make the door handle? Well, of course, 1,000. 1,000 dimes stack up to the door handle, which is a meter high. So that's 1,000, that's 1,000. Do you see the conversion twice? Not once, but twice. That's what m squared means. You don't just convert once, you convert twice, right? So that would get rid of the m squared, but what do you want to convert to? Oh, millimeters. Okay, so that would be 1,000 millimeters, 1,000 millimeters. So check this out. Meters gone. There's 2 meters. There's your meter squared. 2 meters gone. Ha! Isn't that neat? Now, because it's metric, all you have to do is count the zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, there's the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what do you have? Millimeters times millimeters, which is millimeters squared. Look at this. You have 1 million millimeters squared. Isn't that cool? It is so easy, especially being that this is in SI. The metric system, base 10, just makes this happen to be so easy. Okay, kids, let's go. Let's go and do this one. All right, here we go. Watch this. You ready? 53 meters squared. So again, now look what we're converting to. We're converting to centimeters. So to get rid of the meters squared, you don't just do it once, you do it twice. On top, centimeters. On top, centimeters. There it is. Okay, so centimeters and meters. Think about it. This is pinkies. Centimeters, the referent for centimeters is pinky. The referent for meters is the door handle. So how many pinkies make up the door handle? Of course, 100. So there it is. There it is. And look what cancels. This is the beauty of dimensional analysis here, sports fans. Meters, meters. There's your meter squared. Cancel with the meter squared to leave you centimeters, centimeters, centimeters squared. You put down a 53. Now count the zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 530,000 what? Centimeters squareds. Oh, this is so much fun and so easy. Let's go. Oh, woohoo. Okay, here we go. Let's look at B. B says 1,326 millimeters squared. Now, I know you're thinking already, aren't you? Put the millimeters not just once, but that number tells you how many times you have to do the conversion. Not just once, but twice, right? You want to convert this into centimeters, this into centimeters. Okay, so how many dimes, stacks of dimes, will it take to make a pinky? 10. There you go. 10. Wow. 10 dimes make one pinky. That's a referent that we use. Okay, so let's go. Let's cancel this out. Ready? Woohoo! Millimeters and millimeters cancel the millimeter squared, leaving you with centimeter, centimeter. So in this case, you're now going to divide by 10. Not just once, but twice, which means you move the decimal 1, 2. This works out to be 13.26 centimeters squared. See it? Whew, it's so amazingly cool. I love this stuff. Okay, let's look at C. Oh, okay, here we go. C. C it is. Ready? 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 millimeters squared. We want to convert this to meters squared. So what goes on the bottom? Not just once, but twice, right? Because that 2, again, that 2 tells you how many times you have to do the conversion. Think about it. If that was 3, you would have to do it 3 times. If that was 5, you'd have to do it 5 times. If that was 1,000, you'd have to do the conversions 1,000 times. It's just that simple. Okay, so what are you converting to? We're converting to meters. So how many dimes, because we're dealing with millimeters. Millimeters, of course, are referent as the thickness of a dime. How many dimes make up the height of the door handle? Well, 1,000 dimes make up the height of the door handle. So not just once, but twice. Now check this out. That means I'm going to move that decimal place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. There's where my decimal is going to be. So this is 0.89 millimeters. Show that these guys cancel. Millimeters and millimeters squared. Okay, leaving you with meters, meters squared. Look at that. How pretty is that? Oh my goodness. Okay, last one. Ready? This is 0.611 kilometers squared. Okay, so kilometers go on the bottom, not just once, but twice. On top, meters, meters. You know it's 1,000 meters makes up 1 kilometer. 1,000 meters makes up 1 kilometer. So you're going to move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Okay, so watch this. Here we go. 0.611, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's where the decimal is. All these jumps need a 0. So this is 611,000. The kilometers squared cancels, leaving you with meters squared. 611,000 meters squared. Do you see how dimensional analysis works? And do you see how this conversion is so easy if we just cancel the terms? Whoa, awesome.